Hey, this is Corduroy. Actually, I go by Cord, um, but you guys probably know me as Corduroy. This is my first video, probably in a little over a year. My last video was 4 months on T. Um, my 4 months on T video, I went through some of my changes um, that happened around that time, and I had started working out again about 5 to 6 months before that video because I had gained a lot of weight before that. Um, if you look in my past videos, you'll see that this is actually my second time being on testosterone. I promise, and I'm so sure of it, I will never go off again. But my first time around, I did make one video, and you can see that I gained quite a bit of weight. I got up to almost 155. That's a lot because I'm only 5'3". That's very unhealthy. So, I mean, a lot of it was muscle because I actually was lifting, I was working out. It just, you know, it just, there was still a good layer of fat over that muscle. So it was just not healthy. I worked to, my 4 months video, during that time, I was mostly just trying to shed that fat. Which I think I successfully did. And then I decided to start bulking. And I started some not so hardcore bodybuilding. And since then, I've also decided to pursue a career in personal training and to be a dietitian. So I'm going to school for that right now. Hopefully, within the next few months or something like that, I'll be a certified personal trainer. So that's really exciting. This is the first career that I've decided to pursue that I've not doubted. I've been the most excited about. Um, and I mean, it's a career that is going to keep me in great shape. I'm going to live longer, and exercising makes you happy. So, and I'm going to help others, get the same out of it. So, I mean, what more could I ask for? I think it's great. But anyway, so like I said, since my last video, my 4 months on T video, uh, I've done some exercising. I've continued to do that. I will continue to do that for the rest of my life. But so I'll show you I'll show you my guns. Let's see here. They're not giant, but they're good size. Here, yeah, good size arms. Let's see. My back is actually it's pretty fucking wide now. Sorry, excuse my language. But it's a good, got a good V in the back now. My hips are much narrower. My shoulders are definitely wider than my hips. Yeah, most of my changes, though, my intense changes, happened about around 4 to 6 months on T, and then they slowed for a while. But about a month ago, some more changes started happening. Nothing crazy, but I did start to grow more hair on my face, and it started growing very quickly and pretty thick. So you can't really tell. Maybe you can kind of see. There's a little bit of a point there. I promise you that in better lighting, you can see it a lot better. It's a lot thicker, but no, but really it's still kind of light, but you can still see it. And I grow black hairs down here, a little bit, there's a few here, definitely some on my chin, on my upper lip, around here, but I try to shave about every other day, try to shave these points into it. If not, then they're kind of like scraggly ones out here. So and it looks kind of patchy and gross. So I think that it can be kind of frustrating to have to shave so often, but whatever. I'm gonna have to get used to it, and it's worth it. So whatever. Let's see what else here. Oh, in my last video, I did kind of, I don't know if you could really see it, but I started growing my Adam's apple a bit, and it's grown a little bigger since then. So yeah, you can kind of see that. And some guys can't grow Adam's apples. There's really nothing wrong with that. So there's it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just, you know, my dad has a giant Adam's apple. It's giant, so I mean that's probably why I've been able to grow a somewhat decent sized one. Um, but you know, you also never know, because honestly, my dad has close to no hair on his body, um, and I'm pretty sure that, especially on my legs, I have more hair than my brother and my dad combined. Um, and I mean, I'll show you my legs in a second, but also on my arms, you can see there's quite a bit of, well, I used to have hardly any hair on my, excuse me, arms, so that's a lot for me. I'll show you my legs. Let's see here. Decent. You can't see it so well, I guess. Let's see here. Decent amount of hair. What else here? I'm not going to show you any further than that. You don't need to see that. But anyways, definitely have more belly hair too. It's pretty serious now. It's pretty thick. Little happy trail. Serious business. So, but no, it's actually kind of, it's a little, I don't know how I feel about belly hair. But you know, whatever. It's fun. It can be fun to play with. You know, if you're bored or something. So, let's see. I think that's about it. In my next video, actually, I'm gonna make one right after this. I'm going to kind of talk about surgery. So, I did say before that I wanted to start making videos on a regular basis, but I didn't obviously do that, and I'm sorry. And I've had a lot of stuff to do. I moved from Seattle back to California, so that's where I'm at right now. But anyways, I'm gonna try to start making videos. I can't make any promises. I have shit to do in my life, but I would like to. If you like my videos or enjoy my videos, you should like them. Leave comments. Maybe if I know people are actually watching my videos, I'll make more. Yeah, that's about it. So if you have any questions, if you want me to make a video about anything, whatever, just let me know. So, see you later.